Join me in a cocktail? Sawadee ka! Welcome to Hot Thai Kitchen. In the previous episode, I showed you how to infuse Thai herbs into your alcohol. And in this episode, we're going to take our infused alcohol and make a cocktail, which I've decided to call the HTK. Now, the HTK is basically Kaffir lime infused vodka with mango juice and then spiced with some Thai chili vodka. And then I'm going to show you a variation that you can make that's even more delicious. So this cocktail involves mango juice. Now you could use store-bought mango juice if it's a good quality pure mango juice, but I can't really find that here, so I'm going to make my own, so I'll show you how you can make that. So let's start with that. First, let's take a look at our ingredients. 175 grams of mango. You can use fresh or frozen. I'm using frozen because this time of year there is no fresh mango. Half a cup of water, 3 to 4 tablespoons of sugar, 2 to 3 tablespoons of lime juice. And so we're basically going to mix everything together, and you can use any kind of blender you like. Now, I'm adding sugar and lime juice, and I'm giving you a rough estimate of how much to use, but that's really going to depend on how sweet and sour your mango is, which can vary quite a lot depending on the brand. I'm using this one that comes from the Philippines, and it's actually really sweet and not sour at all. So you may need slightly more, slightly less. So just gonna blend it all up. Okay, so that looks good. Now what you want to do is taste it, especially if this is your first time doing it. And what you're tasting for is first consistency. You don't want it to be too thick. That's why I added water, because you don't want it to make your cocktail viscous. That's not nice. And you also want it to taste good enough that you would drink it on its own. That's kind of the thing to go for. That's good. You want it to be on a sweet side though, because it is getting diluted a little bit. So it should taste like a sweet, good mango juice. So now that we have our freshly made mango juice, we're gonna start making the cocktail. Disclaimer, I am a chef and not a bartender, so if you have great bartending tips, please send it on. Okay, so first we're gonna start with our, chill out our glass. We're gonna chill down our glass. You can keep this in the freezer or in the fridge, but if there's no room, you can just add some ice into the glass while you do other things. So that'll help a little bit. Set that aside. And then we're gonna go in with our Kaffir lime infused vodka. Now this has been infusing for a week now, and as you can see, the color has gone from bright green to a muted green, which is completely normal. If you like the flavor where it is and you want it to stay there, you can remove the leaves. Perhaps leave one in there just so it's a visual reminder of what's in the bottle. It's kind of cute too. So we're gonna go in with that. Obviously the order of all this is really not important at all. And then we're gonna go in with our little chili vodka. Now I like to keep it in a little bottle because it's kind of like a hot sauce for your cocktail. So you can add as much or as little of this as you like, depending on how spicy you want this. You don't even have to add any of it if you don't want to. And then we're gonna go in with our mango juice. Now, I know that I'm not giving you any amounts of any ingredients for two reasons. One, you can make this as strong or as weak as you'd like. I'm a little bit of a wuss when it comes to hard liquor, so I like mine more juicy than boozy. But the ratio that's a good place to start is 1:1 juice to liquor. Taste it, see how strong, how weak you like it, and then adjust from there. Second reason why I'm not giving you proportions is because it depends on how big your glass is. If cocktail glasses are all of different sizes, my glass, for example, holds about 5 ounces. So I'm gonna make sure that once everything is done, I'm gonna have about 5 ounces. So if your glass is bigger, you're gonna change accordingly. So now we just have to shake. I'm just gonna put that ice in there and then use a slotted spoon so you don't add excessive water. I guess that's good. And shake. Ooh, you can feel that heat, but it's not so much that it would be unpleasant, but it's right there. At first, you're kind of confusing the heat with the heat of the alcohol, but it lingers. Now, if you want to turn this into something a little more rich and luxurious, there is a twist. Let's start over. Now, for our twist, I've decided to call it the hot Thai cocoa, and we're basically going to add a little bit of coconut milk into it and make it a little richer and creamier. So, start out exactly the same as we did before. And then with the coconut milk, I'm just going in about half an ounce or so. Not too much because you don't want it to be thick. You know, you still want it to be refreshing. You just want to add some richness and some, you know, some coconut flavor, and it's perfect for winter. And we're doing this again, my favorite part. I love this. And now a great garnish for this is just to float a little chili. It's a great way to let people know that this drink is spicy without adding any extra spice to it. And that's it. That is our hot Thai cocoa. Now for the full written recipe, you can visit hotthaikitchen.com. If you like the show, please click to subscribe. And I will see you next time for your next delicious Thai meal.